Welcome to your Monday Morning Pearl. I'm Steve Keck. I'm going to talk with you over the next few weeks on how to slay your sales in December. So one of the things we're going to talk about today is how you can avoid some of the behaviors that get in the way of you having a great year end. And so today's topic is Goblin Mode. Goblin Mode is when you have chosen to give up on all the normal behaviors that you've been managing for the last year. These are the things that have been getting you to a successful pipeline, closing deals effectively, and growing your client base. Goblin Mode is basically when you get sloppy with your sales. And what I mean by this is it's when your cadence takes a little break.
Hey, Mr. Thompson, we talked about you possibly signing some paperwork so we could close the deal by year end. So yeah, could you just either sign that paperwork or just give me a call back? That'd be great. Oh, and this is Steve. Yeah, you should have my number. Oh, okay. Call me back.
You don't follow up as often as you need to.
Hey, John. Let me know if you want to put off this deal until January so you can have a good holiday. Yeah, let me know. Thanks, Steve.
It's when you start to hide in dark corners to avoid accountability from your boss.
Yeah, boss, I left a message with Mike this week and I talked to John, and John wants to push it out till January, so we're just going to have to work on it then. But, I'm really pushing hard to get a pipeline, closed as best that I can. So, all right, we'll talk next week, and then I'll be on vacation over the holiday. So if I don't see you before, have a good Christmas.
And here's why I want you to avoid Goblin Mode. Because once you get in, it's really difficult to get out of it again. And the reason I'm concerned about it is even if you're going to be okay for year end, Q1 is right around the corner. And if you step into Goblin Mode and get sloppy with your sales process now, you're going to have a much harder time getting geared up in January. So, how do we avoid getting into Goblin Mode? First thing, take nothing for granted. Assume everything needs to be verified and checked because the people around you and people who support you may be heading into Goblin Mode. Second, set yourself a strict schedule. Get yourself energized doing something very consistently so that you make sure your emails, your phone calls, your voicemails, your sales scripts, all of them are on point. Act as if you are newer than you are in this job because it will help you re-energize towards taking nothing for granted. And when you do that, you give yourself the opportunity to stay laser focused with precision towards doing the right things the right way repeatedly. And third, do it for yourself. You're competitive. You want to win. So win. Don't let yourself get into Goblin Mode this season and ruin your holidays by dismantling your Q1 with sloppy behavior. You've got the drive, the skills, and the experience to know what needs to be done. So let's make it happen. And as always, if you need guidance on how to stay out of Goblin Mode, or you have a team that might be falling in that way and need to know how to manage that, reach out to us and let's have a conversation. You can find us on our website or one of our social channels.